because I'm working on getting a publishing deal, and we're talking to a person who's gonna be co-writing the book for me. Yo, just made it to the office. It's just, you know what I'm saying? We got the A-team up in here today. You know what I'm saying? Alexander, Trilla, you know what I'm saying? Brian was at a wedding. Did Brian tell you that he was gonna, like, I found out about this shit the day before he left.
Where'd he go?
He went to a wedding.
No.
You didn't know about that, right? I didn't know about that shit. Just vanished. Bella and Johnny's are sick.
Oh, it's here. I don't know when it came here.
Yeah, I don't remember that shit. But all right, so here's this. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. In the 1995 Chicago Bulls season. No, was it the 96 season?
96.
Yeah, the 96 Chicago Bulls. One of the best years ever in human history. That's the same year Reasonable Doubt came out. By Jay-Z, It's Dark and Hell is Hot by DMX. The Fugees had the score came out. Mobb Deep had the Infamous album came out. You know, it's like one of the best years in human history, and the Chicago Bulls won the championship. But during that year, Dennis Rodman, he joined the squad. Dennis Rodman came over from San Antone, and he had a reputation of being kind of a bad boy. And every few games, Dennis Rodman would like sit out, kind of. He would like not sit out, but like he wouldn't bring his A game. He would kind of like just fucking around because he was trying to impose some dominance on the team and on some like, listen, if you motherfuckers without me, you motherfuckers can't win, man. So you better show me some respect. And he was trying to do that. And Jordan and Pippen was like, is that right? So he was out for like a few games. He had some sort of injury, some minor, but he was out for a few games. Jordan and Pippen went so fucking hard. They went so fucking hard. They crushed it. They won the majority of those games he was out. And the message that Jordan and Pippen were trying to send was, your bullshit won't fly here. We're gonna win with you or without you. Victory at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Your bullshit's not gonna fly here. And then, you know, Robin decided to straighten up and fly right. The moral of that story is, if you're on a team, you don't want motherfuckers feel like they can win without you. Then they start wondering, why do we have you? You know what I'm saying?
And then you start flying to North Korea.
Yeah, like you don't want your team to feel like you're disposable, because if they start feeling that way, you know it's you know what I'm saying. Perception is reality, you know. And if you're on a team and you got people, don't let them feel like don't ever allow them to feel like you can't win without them, because then you might take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? They might take advantage of that. You're like, nah, man, I'm gonna win with you or without you. It's victory is all about who's coming with me. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna be on the fucking train? You know. I'm not saying that's what our teammates are doing, but I am going to win without them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's up to them to
Jordan and Pimpin'.
Yeah, man. Jordan and Pimpin'. But it's you know what I'm saying, it's three of us. So maybe one of y'all is Tony Kukoc, who was actually, you know, 6th man of the year that year. He was really good. Or something. Steve Kerr or something, you know, who actually hit the game-winning shot one of them years.
Before he gets punched in the face.
Hey, man.
Sometimes you gotta do it.
Hey, man, you gotta check these fools. You know what I'm saying? Steve Kerr punched Jordan back.
You heard?
That's what, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, man, you never want to feel like you Listen, don't let motherfuckers feel like you don't let motherfuckers get fancy. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I'm real big on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll win. Everybody go home. Everybody leave. Take the rest of the fucking month off. I'll do it myself. What is it something about to explode? Okay. But if you're a team and if you're a teammate, man, you're gonna put in so much effort. It's like you're like you're the one to do that. You want to feel like, yo, I'm invaluable to this team, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the leverage. It's always a tug of war. So right now, first order of business, me and Trill seem about to get. We're getting on the phone with my publisher. I mean, not my publisher, my book agent, because I'm working on getting a publishing deal, and we're talking to a person who's gonna be co-writing the book for me. You know what I'm saying? Not a ghostwriter, co-writer, because I'm not a good writer, but she's gonna take my fucking words and take my brain. She's gonna take the thoughts out of my fucking dumbass brain and make that shit coherent and legible.
Marketing information and, you know, to pull all that together to make a strong proposal. And I guess, Brandon, I was gonna ask, with the 4 books that you already have, did you write all those yourself, or how did you go through the writing process of that?
Well, this is how I write my my books. I have dyslexia, right? So what I do is I wrote outlines for every point, like pretty detailed outlines, and then I actually talked each section. I recorded myself and then had that transcribed, put together, and then it was edited by my team. And and that's how those books were made. Got it.
No, a lot of people do that. I just wanted to know your process. That's all.
Yeah. It was like with that material, it's nonfiction and it was fitness related. And now, like, I just know the fitness stuff like the back of my hand, so it was easier. It was just so easy for me to do, you know. And but this with this book, you know, I felt like it was important to have a writer who can like really just make it more, like, just way more compelling, you know. Right. Someone like yourself who just like is good at just taking those. Take something like that and make it just way better than I can make it, you know. Got it.
You know, this is probably getting a little into the weeds, but when you're thinking of other books that you'd like to model this after, are you thinking of like Tim Ferriss and like Gary Vaynerchuck, like as far as like business entrepreneurial people, or like who are you thinking of like in terms of, you know, your possible competitors on the New York Times bestseller list?
Yeah, definitely like Tim. Well, I actually read the 4-Hour Work Week. That was like a book that inspired me to go this route with business. And I read the 2 books I read were 4-Hour Work Week and Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk. And I kind of took a hybrid of those strategies to start my business. Yeah, so I mean, both of those are kind of out, like, dated now, but like at the time, that information was applicable, you know.
Okay. No, and the reason I asked that, just so like I have an idea of like what lane that we're going into. So just, you know, just trying to get an idea of like who are the writer, entrepreneur, business people that you see yourself lining yourself up with. So that's why I asked that.
Yeah, maybe like those two, Grant Cardone. You know, like I know my audience like resonates with those guys, especially because they're so like big on social media and you know.
Right. Well, thank you for your time this morning, and look forward to being in contact with everyone soon.
All right, take it easy, guys.
All right, take care, Leah.
Thank you.
Take care, Brandon.
That went well. All right, so now I got to edit video. Johnny's not here; he's sick, and post it to YouTube, as well as do a Facebook Live before the webinar to try to get some more people on the webinar and then do the webinar. Busy day, man. Busy day, but that's what it is, man. That's what it is, especially when you're short-staffed, but you still got to make it crack, baby.
Girls are like tattoos, I ain't that dude, but they fucks with me. Got good girls that don't feel the cut. club and don't give it up, but they fucks with me. Got girls in the heels with the makeup on, Marc Jacobs on, and they fucks with me. Got party girls that don't give a fuck and wanna live it up, but they fucks with me. Got real G's that's on the grind, work 9 to 5 and they fucks with me. Got young pros.